Ariana Grande's meteoric climb to fame has been defined by both success and sorrow. But she continues to demonstrate that even when life seems to be falling apart, it is eventually possible for everything to come together. In the following video, we will take a more in-depth look at Ariana's journey, concentrating on how she was able to triumph over the Manchester bombing and come out of it even stronger than before. We are going to discuss the means by which she has been able to transform adversity into success, and we will show how her ability to bounce back from adversity can serve as a model for all of us. This video will show you that it is always possible to persevere no matter how terrible life gets, and it is something you should watch whether or not you are a lover of Ariana's music. Stay to the end to find out more about Ariana's experience and how she has proved that life can still come together even when it seems like it has fallen apart completely. In 2017, Ariana Grande had a very promising career ahead of her. She was at the pinnacle of her career, having just released her fourth consecutive smash album and having her tours completely sold out. She was completely oblivious to the fact that everything was about to come crashing down in an instant. On May 23, 2017, a bomb went off inside the Manchester Arena, which was the venue where Ariana had just finished the final show of her Dangerous Woman tour. An atrocity that rocked the world and irrevocably affected Ariana's life and career as a singer resulted in the deaths of 22 individuals, including 8 children. After the attack on her concert, Ariana Grande withdrew from public view for a short time and canceled the remaining dates on her tour out of respect for the victims. However, she has now returned to the center of attention. Due to Grande ghosting on social media, she had to make a big decision that would change the course of her life. In the moments immediately following the attack, Ariana was understandably thrown into a state of complete and utter devastation. She decided against going on the Dangerous Woman tour and instead went back to her hometown to be with her family. She had a difficult time coming to terms with what had happened and figuring out the next step to take in the days and weeks that followed. She went so far as to write a message on her Twitter in which she stated the following: "From the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry. I don't have words." Despite the fact that Ariana momentarily withdrew from public view in the aftermath of the attack and canceled tour dates out of respect for the victims, she eventually made the decision to pay tribute to her fans by holding an unscheduled concert dubbed One Love Manchester that was free of charge. At this spectacular charity event, Ariana Grande was among the many celebrities that took the stage. Other performers were Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus, and Katy Perry. It was a night filled with love, optimism, hope, and unity that was heartening despite the horror that had occurred. During these trying times, Ariana sought solace in writing music, which ultimately led to the release of her album Sweetener in 2018, which is widely considered to be one of her most commercially successful albums to date. This album emphasized healing from trauma via music, with optimistic themes woven throughout each track. Songs like No Tears Left to Cry and God is a Woman were included on the album. Sweetener took us further than we had ever gone before into Ariana's innermost thoughts while simultaneously tugging at the heartstrings of its listeners. Thank You Next was released by Ariana in 2019, demonstrating that difficult times are unavoidable, but that one can always decide to be optimistic rather than pessimistic. This album demonstrates a remarkable transformation from darkness to triumph over all odds, with powerful messages about finding yourself again when everything seems to have been lost. Written as a true testament to resiliency and self-love in the wake of tragedy, this album demonstrates a remarkable transformation from darkness to triumph over all odds. Ariana Grande is not only shattering previous records, but she is also shattering barriers and serving as an example of what we are capable of doing if we remain resilient in the face of hardship. A research conducted by London-based fabric dealers Dalston Mill Fabrics placed Ariana Grande atop the list of female celebrities with the most influential international trends in 2022. Considering this, Ariana Grande and her husband Dalton Gomez have made the decision to abstain from attending this year's Met Gala. In addition, Ariana Grande also decided to skip the Grammys and posted a personal announcement about it on her Instagram account. It would appear that Ariana Grande spent the year of 2022 focusing on other elements of her life and removing herself from the public eye in order to do so. On the other hand, it is not entirely out of the question that she was working on unreleased music or projects at the time. When your life begins to fall apart, it might be difficult to imagine how things will eventually get back together again. On the other hand, when things seem to be going horribly wrong, they are frequently preparing the ground for something far more favorable. Ariana Grande's decision to pull out of some events and projects in 2022 may be a part of a wider plan or journey that she is now doing. It is critical to keep in mind that Ariana Grande's tale is not just about her celebrity and success, but also about her fortitude and capacity to triumph through even the most challenging challenges. This is something that cannot be overlooked. Not only did the bombing in Manchester have an impact on Ariana, but also the families and loved ones of those who were murdered and injured in the attack. Ariana has shown that it is possible to find hope even in the most difficult circumstances and come out on the other side of the experience stronger. Ariana has shown via both her music and her deeds that even when life seems to be falling apart, it is still possible for things to get put back together again. She has converted adversity into achievement, and as a result, she is a source of motivation for all of us. She has shown that it is possible to overcome adversity in order to discover love and positivity in one's life. She has shown us that even when it seems as though everything is coming apart, we always have the option to choose to see the light and continue forward regardless of the circumstances. Let's take a moment to reflect on the experiences that Ariana Grande has had and the things that we can take away from them. It is still possible to find optimism and come out on the other side of adversity stronger than before, even when it appears that everything is falling apart. And let us not forget that even when life seems to be falling apart, there is still the possibility that things will come together. Thank you for watching, and we hope to bring you more videos and tales just like this one if you subscribe to our channel. Check out Jim Carrey's Law of Visualization to see how he also turned his hardships into positives.